stand up behind you forward, and then it makes you taller.
It makes you taller. I think that's always good. I know you're probably wondering, why in the world are we inside? Because it's cold outside. Yes, we still have June gloom.
Oh, it's just been horrible. I mean, we're talking California, 49-degree weather on the day before Memorial Day. So.
And it's about noon. The sun's just starting to come out, but the wind's still blowing. It is still cool.
Yeah, we're working in here or in the garage because we can't even work out where we normally do in the yard because of the wind. You know, which is a good, so leads you into our garage set.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're segueing? Yeah, so we've been working in the garage. No, we are not getting ready for a garage sale, but just in case you are. Actually, we could have had this up for this weekend, but you know what? There's a lot of people that are looking forward to taking advantage of garage sales, whether they're selling stuff at a garage sale or they're shopping at a garage sale.
Okay, I can remember my grandmother. Okay, my grandmother is the one that told my grandfather. My grandfather would tell her, "You paid too much for that antique," and my grandmother would say, "It's worth exactly what I paid for it." But my grandmother would go to garage sales in the 40s and 50s and early 60s looking for things that other people were throwing away. That's what a garage sale is. You go looking for something that somebody else is throwing away. She would dig up antiques at those places. So I'd take up comic books out of them.
So if you're planning, well, shall we start about shopping at a garage sale or?
Well, it all leads into the same thing.
Okay, actually let's start for shopping at a garage sale, because part of it is if you're planning to have a garage sale and if you haven't had one in a while, then it might be a good idea to go to a garage sale first.
See how it's done.
Yeah, and you'll get a better clue as to what works and what doesn't work.
And honestly, all garage sales are not legal.
Why is that?
Because you can only have so many garage sales a year at your property.
I've also heard that you're actually supposed to pay taxes on garage sale earnings.
That's right, which is why you can legally get by with garage sales, but if you do it more than so many times, they do want their share. So, and then you're expected to keep an accurate record of what you sold so that they can get their taxes. And you actually shouldn't even, if you're holding too many, you need a business license.
Oh.
Because I know a lot of people, street-wide garage sales are popular. If you should go see people holding a garage sale on your street, on a street, and see everybody together holding them all in one place, because then you've got a good idea how to do it in one time too.
Well, actually, it'll also give you ideas because we'll be interweaving this for shopping at a garage sale as well as planning, because part of it is when you're shopping, you'll see some things that you should be doing. One of the things is planning ahead. So if you are, I mean, you could just go to the flea market.
Go to the flea market. But the problem is that
there are some people that absolutely love garage sales, and they have this whole plan as to how to do it, where to go, the whole strategy.
They'll look in the newspaper for ads for garage sales too.
Yep.
And then they'll also, go up and down the streets in their community and say, "Oh, there's got to be a garage sale held on the Memorial Day," and they'll go, they'll be there first thing in the morning. That's what garage sale people that put garage sales count on, these little, things they stick up on the telephone poles to bring people there, which you're not supposed to do either.
Yeah, but people do it anyway.
Right.
So here's my first tip, which I haven't seen anywhere else when you're planning ahead, is look to see, first of all, where the garage sales are, whether it's your local newspaper, Craigslist, the recycler,
or the little throwaway things in laundromats and grocery stores.
So they're going to tell you where the garage sales are, other than driving around. Usually when you drive around, you only find out about the garage sale right before it's happening.
Yeah.
But here's my big tip, which is go to a garage sale in an area where the people are probably likely to have things that you would want. Well, no, I mean, because if you go to an area where, let's just say, you probably wouldn't want what they would have at a garage sale.
Okay, say you're from the barrio and you go to a Chinese garage sale.
You probably have no interest.
And you might not even have a clue what they're selling.
Yeah, you probably have no interest.
And it's not because it's racist or anything, it's because they would be selling different things than you would be selling.
Yeah.
And that's the whole difference. I mean, okay, it does you no good if something has got Asian writing on it. You can't, oh, how do I use this thing?
So go to a garage sale in an area where you're likely to find things that you might like. You're probably going, well, how do I know? Well, you know, part of it is if you stick to areas that are probably close to you. Because who wants to drive 50 miles to go to a garage sale?
Okay, let's put it this way. The Latins down the street from here would probably be selling things that you're interested in. Asians down the street from you would be. Afro-Americans would be. But if you were to go into another city,
and you don't know that area,
the same ethnic groups that you're shopping in your own community, you might not find a single thing that over there that's...
well, that makes sense. But the other part is the purpose in going to a garage sale is to save money. So who wants to spend gas to go 50 miles to a garage sale?
Unfortunately, everybody.
Some people do. Oh, okay.
Everybody. So it's the same people that would spend a half an hour trying to find a parking spot up close to the door at a shopping mall when we're 5 minutes away in the parking lot. There's tons of parking. Those are the same people. Garage. Okay. The Peggy Bundy thing on Married with Children typifies people going to garage sales.
Well, here's the funny part is we're sitting there talking about garage sales, and I've dropped in on garage sales that I drove by, but I've never sat there and planned a day of garage sale hunting.
Well, you
done that?
Families
do that. It's like a sport.
They take the children with them and they go to them.
And so here I am talking about it, of course.
And then they end up putting the same things they bought in the garage sales on selling their own garage sale.
Well, sometimes people do that. Now, here's part of it is figure out where you're going. Because if you know ahead, then you can kind of map out where you want to go. And when you do the map out, of course, whether it's like on a MapQuest or you have a physical map, put, of course, what time the garage sales are. Because you want to go to garage sales if there's different ones.
You want to hit them early.
Yes.
Because
early.
The best stuff is going to be cherry picked at the very beginning. So you need to get to your garage sales early.
Yeah.
The best prices will be late.
Yeah.
But what you want will be probably early.
And it'll be a little bit more expensive, but it's going to be available early.
That's right.
Okay. So timing's important. Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes if it's an estate sale, just because it says estate does not mean they had an estate.
That's right.
Okay. What?
I mean, basically, some of this stuff is for simple. They've got a probate court ordered sale, which basically amounts to a highfalutin garage sale.
But it also may mean that there's more things that are available for sale. Like the block parties you were talking about, when there's a whole group of people that are all selling things.
Yeah, or actually, people that are losing their homes, they have foreclosure garage sales. So they can't take the things with them. So actually, I was watching a thing on television yesterday. A company is making a fortune going around to people that are losing their homes and having garage sales, their professional garage sales put on theirs.
Oh, really?
Yep, they come in, manage it. Yeah, that was on TV, on the news. They come in, they do the advertising, they set all the merchandise up, they handle all the sales and everything for you, and they're professional garage sales.
Well, I didn't realize there was enough money in their sale.
Yeah, there's
Apparently there is.
If they can afford to travel around,
and
travel around, there's lots of money in it.
Okay, when you're going, cash is king at a garage sale, right?
Actually, I don't think they take credit cards.
I don't think so. So when you're bringing cash, make sure you have lots of ones.
Yeah.
Lots of ones.
And probably
some 5s and 10s
and a pocket
some 20s.
full of change.
Yeah, 5s, 10s, 20s, depending on the type of garage sale you're going to. But lots and lots and lots of ones.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Here, now this is kind of interesting. This is actually, I'm going to tell you, it's from the LA Times, who did this article on garage sales by Andrea Chang. And she's the one that made me actually think about the garage sales. Now here, this is kind of interesting. She says, consider bringing extension cords, batteries, or other items to try out a seller's merchandise.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good idea.
Just because it's in a box that looks like it's never been opened doesn't mean
it's never been opened.
It also can mean